Hi friends, thanks for checking in today for your learning. Let's go ahead and get started and review some of our older sounds, and then I'll introduce some brand new sounds for you this week. All right, ready? Fr, tr, gr, cr, spr, shra, sh, stra, qu, ch, dra, th, and th. Thr, w, br, pr, gl, cl, bl, sl, fl, pl, e, I, o, u, a, ol, s, z, f. Nice. All right, my friends. Good job practicing those sounds with me. As you know, we've been working on our beginning R blends like fr, and then we've also worked on our beginning L blends like cl. But now, my friends, I have our beginning S blends. And these come at the very, very beginning of a word. And so first, let's just go through and we'll practice the sounds that they make. Then we'll brainstorm some words for each of the sounds. Okay, here we go. SC. Now together, it's a blend, so they could be sounded out sk, sk, sk. Will you try it with me? Sk. Now I have SK. Sk, sk. 2 letters, 1 team. Both of these teams, boys and girls, say the same sound. Sk and sk. Now, my friends, I wish there was a rule to help you understand which one to use when you spell, but there's not really a rule that helps us here. For these 2 sounds at the beginning of a word, you just choose the one that you think looks right to your brain when you write it, okay, if you're not sure which one to write. And as you get better and better as a reader, you'll start to memorize words in your brain and you'll know which one to use when you're spelling. For now, choose one and see if it looks right to your brain, and if it doesn't look right, choose the other one. All right, we have sk and sk. Next sound, SM together makes sm. Your turn. Sm. Now we have SN together makes sn. Sn. Like snow. Sn. Here, SP, we have 2 letters, 1 team. Sp. Sp. You try. Sp. Good. Here we have 2 letters, 1 team. ST says st. Your turn. St. SQU says squa. Now, my friends, let's look at the part that we do know. The QU, always together, says qua. And in front of it, we put an S. So we have squa. Squa. Your turn. Squa. Good job. All right. Now, my friends, I'm going to write all these sounds on the board, and I want you to practice them one more time, just like we did. Then I want you to think about what words do you know that have these sounds at the beginning, okay? And then we will come back together. All right, my friends, so now that you can see all of our S blends on the board behind me, I want you to try your best to stretch out some of these words that you see and see if you can read some of the words that I've written underneath. Then I want you to try and add 1 or 2 more words to each sound, okay? You can also add these sounds to our Flipgrid discussion if you go on a sound hunt in your house. But right now, just sit and do some brainstorming and think about what other words you might know that have these sounds. I want you to pause the video, sit and brainstorm, and when you've added a few more words to the list, then press play and keep going. All right. So hopefully, my friends, you've had some time to read these words behind us and stretch them out and also add a few of your own words. We have a lot of great words up here. I know that you came up with a lot of good ones too. So let me see now. We're going to do a little bit of blending with our S blends. So come with me to the blending board. And remember, friends, even if you can read this whole word, we're really going to practice stretching out each sound, okay? So let's start here. Sn, d, sned. Remember, if it's a real word, give me a thumbs up. Ready? Sm, smem. Ready? Sk, skim. That is a real word. Skim. Ready? Sk, skit. That is a real word, like the word skit is another word for like a play. It is spelled with this word, SK, instead of SC. Ready? Squat, squat. No. Although this really is the word squat, and it is a real word, squat. Stat. Spath. Stip. Squen. Ready? Smip. All right, my friends, let's come back together up here. And now what I need you to do is if you have a whiteboard or a marker to write and practice writing your sounds, I want you to grab those things. If you don't, you can just use your finger and write on the table or the carpet where you are, okay? So I'm going to practice saying the sound, and then you and I together are going to practice repeating that sound and writing it, okay? Let's do the sound is sm, sm. Ready? S, M says sm. And just like you, we're going to have lowercase letters sitting right on our line, sm. Go ahead and erase. The next sound I have for you is st. The sound is st. S-T says st. Good. Go ahead and erase when you're ready. Now, my friends, divide your paper into, two ways to spell this sound. The sound is sk. We have SC says sk, and SK says sk. And remember, boys and girls, you are saying and spelling the letters too when you write them. That way they get really super stuck in our brain. All right, the next sound is sp. SP says sp. Sp. Awesome. Notice, my friends, that my P is not on top of the line. Some of us like to write our SP like that. And our P would be a capital here, so we need him to come down and sit right on the line. SP says sp. Good job. All right, last one is 3 letters, 1 team. All together, they say squa, like squid. Ready? Squa. You say, SQU says squa. Squa. Good job. All righty. Now, before we say goodbye, I want to just review our sounds one more time. Ready? Sound is sn, sm, sk, sk, squa, st, sp. Awesome. Thanks for checking in, and I'll see you all next time.